I think electricity is more important today than ever in our world, because our world is growing, it's changing, and it's all electric. There's electricity in everything we do. It's all around us. Everyone's conscious of it. And we have the betterment, the tools, the people, the knowledge to grow electricity, to bring it into every business and every home, to maximize the potential and make a better society and a better world.
Electricity is becoming, more and more important in our lives. Now we have 7 billion people on the earth, and so the energy demands continue to increase, exponentially every year.
You really don't realize how important the electricity is until you're without it. And it falls upon our shoulders as electrical contractors to be involved in the restoration of power to people. Without tradesmen, we would have a world of hurt. There would be no one to maintain the electrical system, all the things we take for granted.
Working in the electrical industry takes a special kind of person that doesn't mind going out and doing physical labor, as well as the person that can think. It's not just mindless tasks. Every task has the potential of something great or something damaging.
There's a lot more to it than just having a mechanical aptitude. With all the technologies we do today and all the different skills we need to have, math and science, physics, chemistry, all play an important part. It's really more than just working with your hands.
The traditional path has always been that you should go to college and not worry about a trade, and trades were more for people that aren't ready for college, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. The trades pay well. It's a skill that you can't take away from somebody once you learn it, and it's something that is vital to our economy and to society.
Nowadays, we've kind of lost teaching people the trades, and we need to get back to that because we need tradesmen, we need plumbers, we need electricians. I think sometimes we may force too much emphasis on college education for our kids and not give them the option of a trade.
I think it's a great alternative, especially for young guys and girls that are handy. They don't want to be in an office environment, and it's a great paying job and a rewarding job as well.
We get applicants from guys and girls who are just out of school to people in their 40s and 50s. The range of applicants is tremendous.
If you're interested in being an electrician, there's no other place to go. Our apprenticeship program, it's top-notch in the nation. You get an education and you're employable and you're not in debt.
The NECA IBW apprenticeship program is by and large the foundation of our electrical industry. Joining the apprenticeship program is the best thing you can do for a career in the electrical industry.
Not only now do you learn a trade, but you also get college credits. When these people graduate from their program, they graduate with an associate's degree.
The two work hand in hand together between the classroom instruction, which we have 900 hours of classroom instruction, and the 8,000 hours on the job to reinforce that. And you're getting paid while you're doing it.
They'll have you a textbook how to wire a transformer, and then 2 days later you're actually out in the field wiring a transformer. Or they'll have you bending pipe or wiring up a three-way switch, but then out in the field you're actually doing it. So it's very nice to get both the hands-on in the class and then out in the field.
Every job is different. They're not the mundane average job site. It's something that is new and exciting, large in the scale, and it's an adventure every time.
There's some people that work jobs their whole life and they never leave the same building. In this trade, you could be bouncing around jobs all week long, meeting different people, different exposure.
We're constantly moving, constantly lifting, climbing. I like the physical work. All my girlfriends are mad because I'm losing weight while they sit at a chair all day.
It is definitely difficult, but they don't set you up for failure. They want you to succeed. If you want to be here, they're going to help you succeed. The guys on the job site are there to help you understand what you're doing, and the teachers here in school are here to help you understand what you're doing. But if you don't pay attention, you're not going to pass. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to make it.
I have to prove myself every day. It's a challenge going forward. I mean, definitely if you mess up, you're going to hear about it. Not just today, but tomorrow too. So every day you have to prove yourself. You have to come through the door with 100% ready to go, rip roaring.
You're being evaluated out in the field by foremen by other journeymen, by the owners of the companies, by your customers. And if you're not on top of the technology and the changes that are happening, you could end up being unemployable.
I think some people get the impression that they'll just get into a building trade and then they'll live happily ever after. You have to work. You have to want to be here. At the end of the day, if you're not showing up and you're not doing your work, we will move on.
There's a good amount of people that enter apprenticeship thinking that it's all easy and they can just walk through, and then when they get into it and see that the amount of stuff that you need to learn and just the amount of time that you have to put in to be an electrician, they're not cut out for it.
I'm always looking for the person who wants to be an electrician, not just looking for a paycheck. But I need the guy to come out and have passion in what they want to do. If you're not passionate in what you're doing, I'd rather have somebody else.
They need to want to do this type of work. You are going to be in environments where you have to constantly pay attention to safety, outside in the heat in the summer, in the cold in the winter. So you just need to be aware of what you're getting into and make sure that's what you want first. The money's nice, the benefits are great, having a retirement is awesome, but if you're joining for those reasons, you're just not going to be able to do this trade.
The IBEW is a brotherhood. The camaraderie on the job site between the individuals is tremendous.
I think it's great working alongside the journeymen and the foremen that we have, because I feel like we were trained the best, and the guys that you're working for are top-notch guys, and they're the guys that you want to learn from.
It's very important that everyone works together. Management, labor, apprentices, journeymen, supervisors, foremen, whatever they be. Everybody has to do their part.
Our journeymen, representing the local union when they're working for their contractors, take pride in their work because they're representing the contractor, the IBEW, as well as themselves.
When I have my contractor's logo on my hard hat on my shirt, not only am I working for my contractor, but also for the union. I want to do everything I can to make them money, make me money, do a good job.
I love being IBEW. It really gives you a lot of security in a job network, whereas if you were non-union, you wouldn't really get too much security.
Union represents safety. It represents protection of the workers' rights. It represents efficiency. Unions represent the smart way to work.
We work to provide for our families, so it's like the safety aspect of it is really important. So at the end of the day, you can go home to your family.
So our guys work 7 to 3:30. They can be home at 4 o'clock and they're involved in the community. They are the coaches. They are the guys that do all of these things that the guys that are working till 7, 8 o'clock at night can't do. They've worked hard all day, they've seen what they accomplished, and they come home with a clear head.
In addition to the financial benefits that you and your family reap from being part of our program, you get the pride of ownership of knowing that you helped build our skyline. Take one look at the beautiful Philadelphia skyline. There's 30 high-rise construction projects that are going on right now, and our apprentices are on every one of them. What they're building is going to outlast them, and we're proud to be associated with the wonderful apprentices in our programs.